In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 25, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Indiana Pacers versus Orlando Magic. The Indiana Pacers will travel to the Amway Center on Wednesday evening to take on the Orlando Magic in an Eastern Conference matchup. The Pacers are 9th in the East with a 23-25 record and are on the second half of a back-to-back after facing off at home against the Chicago Bulls on Tuesday. The Magic are 13th in the East with an 18-29 record and are coming off a 113-98 home win on Monday against the Boston Celtics. This will be the third of 4 games against one another, as the Pacers won the first 2 games. Looking at the betting trends, the Pacers are 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 road games, 21-10 against the spread in their last 31 games playing on 0 days rest, and 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Magic are 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 home games and 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 10-3 in the last 13 meetings overall, and the Pacers are 11-3 against the spread in the last 14 meetings in Orlando. The Pacers are still missing Tyrese Halliburton, and they have Andrew Nembhard listed as day-to-day, while the Magic are only missing Chuma Oak, who is still out. Without Tyrese Halliburton, the Pacers are going to struggle, while the Magic are the more healthy team, with Jonathan Isaac making his return on Monday for the first time in 2 years. Diving into the adjusted defensive rating provided by Dunks and Threes, the Pacers are 23rd in the sport with a 114.8 rating, while the Magic are 20th in the NBA with a 114.5 rating thus far. When looking at the defenses throughout the last few games, Indiana is giving up 127 points in their previous 5 games, while Orlando is allowing 115 points in their last 3 games. The Pacers have really struggled since Halliburton went down, but they really put it together to beat the Bulls last night, so perhaps that could be the game that gets them out of the funk they're in. However, the Magic have been playing some good basketball lately. They've got all their key players healthy, and they just took down the red-hot Celtics on Monday. The Magic also have the advantage of extra rest, and they are 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 home games. So the Orlando Magic to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Over the last 6 games, the Pacers are 2nd in pace, and Orlando is 13th. Although the up-tempo style of play could make the over appealing, over the same 6-game span, Orlando is just 19th in offensive rating, and Indiana is 29th. Both teams have fared better on the defensive end, with Orlando rated 13th and Indiana is 20th. These teams have combined for less than 228 points during regulation in each of their last 4 meetings. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Brooklyn Nets versus Philadelphia 76ers. It's a clash of Atlantic Division teams on the parquet floor in the city of brotherly love. The Brooklyn Nets are on the road as they travel to face the Philadelphia 76ers Wednesday night. Brooklyn rallied to beat Golden State 120-116 on the road in their previous game Sunday night, winning outright as a 7.5-point underdog. Philadelphia edged Sacramento 129-127 on the road in their most recent game Saturday night, winning outright as a 5.5-point underdog. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the 76ers own a 128-80 advantage, including a 115-106 win at home in the first meeting this season on November 22, 2022. Looking at the betting trends, the Nets are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games against a team with a winning record, 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games playing on 2 days rest, and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The 76ers are 15-4 against the spread in their last last 19 home games, 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games against a team above .600, and 10-4 against the spread in their last 14 games against a team with a winning record. The Nets are still missing Kevin Durant, who will be reevaluated in 2 weeks, while the 76ers have ruled out Furkan Korkmaz and they have Joel Embiid listed as questionable. Philadelphia has been a pretty strong play all season. They've hit on their last 3 games, and they are 16-8 against the spread at the Wells Fargo Center this season. Covers.com trends tell us that the Sixers are also 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 at home versus a team with a winning road record, as well as 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games versus a team with a record over .600. Versus the 3 teams ahead of them in the Atlantic Division, the Nets are 1-4 both against the spread and straight up. Philadelphia's shooting and scoring are both up, and Brooklyn remains without their prime piece of weaponry. The Sixers will have the opportunity to control the glass in this one, which should key their offense. I would expect that Harden is a go based on the videos of him in practice on Tuesday, which will also help the offense stay on track. The Nets are coming into this meeting with plenty of momentum after taking down the Warriors in their last outing, and they will like their chances given how hot Irving has been lately. The 76ers have been the more consistent team all season, and they're on a roll at the moment, but obviously the status of Embiid has a significant bearing on this contest. So the Philadelphia 76ers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. This game was to feature 2 of the top 10 scorers in the league, but neither will likely not be able to put their stamps on this one. That would be a total of 63 points per game combined, on average. Philadelphia is enjoying their longest layoff between games in a few weeks, and it may take them a little bit to get going after returning to the comfort of their home confines. The under is 3-0-1 in Brooklyn's last 4 games after a straight-up win, and is 7-1-1 in their last 9 overall. 2 of 3 last 3 meetings and 3 of the last 4 between these teams have gone under. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Wizards versus Houston Rockets. This Wednesday, the Washington Wizards will travel to Houston to take on the Houston Rockets. Tip-off will be inside the Toyota Center. This will be the first meeting between these 2 teams, as I am expecting a battle in this one. The Washington Wizards are entering this one after defeating the Orlando Magic 138-118. They also battled with the Mavericks on Tuesday night. They look great on the offensive end of the court, as they will have to stay hot in this one if they want to challenge the Rockets on the road. The Houston Rockets are coming into this game after taking down the Minnesota Timberwolves 119-114. They look fantastic on both ends of the floor, as they will have to stay efficient in this one if they want to take care of business at home. Looking at the betting trends, the Wizards are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a losing record, and 40-17-2 against the spread in their last 59 games playing on 0 days rest. The Rockets are 3-7-1 against the spread in their last 11 home games, 26-54 against the spread in their last 80 games against a team with a losing record, and 5-15-1 against the spread in their last 21 games overall. Head-to-head, the Wizards are 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Houston. The Wizards will again be without Kristaps Porzingis, while the Rockets have ruled out Kevin Porter Jr. again, and they have listed Jabari Smith Jr. listed as questionable. The Wizards have started to heat up a bit lately, and they will be full of confidence after taking down the Mavericks in a thrilling win last night. The Rockets came to life with a solid win over the Timberwolves on Monday, but they have been anything but consistent this season. Washington was in action Tuesday night against the Dallas Mavericks and will be on the second leg of a back-to-back. On Saturday, Rui Hachimura tied a career high with 30 points, and Kyle Kuzma added 25 as they destroyed the Orlando Magic 138-118. He was traded 36 hours later. Bradley Beal is back, scoring 17 points, but Porzingis left the game early and is considered questionable for this game. The Rockets are the worst team in the NBA, and they have no problems holding that title, considering they are in a blatant rebuild in order to get the top pick in next year's draft. Hachimura will have similar success and will get a ton of runs since Porzingis is likely to sit this game. The Washington Wizards are on the end of a back-to-back, but if they're serious about staying in the playoff hunt, these are games they need to win. The Rockets are losing their last 5 games by an average of 8 points, and they lose at home by an average of 4 points. With Beal back in the mix, there are no excuses for the Wizards here, so the Washington Wizards to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Washington ranks 18th in pace of play entering this contest with the lowly Rockets. Bradley Beal is back for the Wizards, and they desperately needed him as they plummeted through the Eastern Conference standings, holding a 20-26 record entering play Monday. Kristaps Porzingis left the game in the third quarter with a left ankle sprain after scoring 17, and he is not expected to play in this back-to-back set. Houston has been at or near the bottom of the NBA in regard to defensive rating all year, and they will remain there until they got a top 3 pick in next year's draft. Kyle Kuzma reached 20 points for the 30th time last game, and he has a great chance to do it again. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.